Welcome all my home buyers and home shoppers out there. If you're looking to buy new construction here in the Austin area and trying to score a fantastic deal, then you've come to the right place. My name is Omar Pineda, your Austin realtor with eXp Realty, and let's talk incentives. Now, new construction is probably going to be the where you can find the best deals in the real estate market because these builders have an in-house lender where they can get away with having a little bit more flexibility on what they can do with their terms and their cash. So a lot of these builders have what's called this flexible cash that you could use to either help buy down the interest rate if you're very sensitive and want to pay the least amount monthly. You could use that to help pay for your closing costs. You could use that to help pay for your home upgrades. So it's very flexible what you could use the cash for. And right now, builders are throwing probably the most cash to home buyers that can close between now and the next 30-60 days. Definitely before summer hits, because when summer hits, that's when activity usually picks up, and some of these incentives will probably go away altogether because they only bring these out to bring buyers in because demand is slowed down that much. Now, this home is starting in the mid 300s, so you're going to probably need anywhere in the price range, in the salary range of 110 to 120,000 to qualify. But don't let that stop you from contacting me, coming up with a game plan, because again, with these incentives, there's a lot of ways that we can help you, the buyer, figure out the numbers so it makes sense so we can get you into a home. Because right now, I'm filming this January 31st, 2024. So between now and probably before we hit into peak summertime is when buyer activity is usually low. So builders are going to be more flexible to offer you terms, to offer you incentives to actually get you to close and get you into one of their homes. Now, it probably will change a bit once we hit summertime because that's usually when activity and a lot of buyers show up and are home shopping. Now, a question I get asked is this a good area to invest in, right? People want to know, hey, I'm buying a new home, but I want to make sure I'm putting my money somewhere where I know I'm going to see it grow over time. And in this area, in the city of Liberty Hill, in this zip code, I did it by zip code this time, we almost saw a 20% increase in home appreciation between 2018 and 2023. That's almost let me see, what is that? Close to, and I'm rounding up here, a $200,000 increase in median price of a home. Now, Liberty Hill is an area where there's a lot of master plan communities, 2 or 3 off the top of my head that I can think of, and Lariat right here is a brand new one. Some of the amenities that include a watering hole that you can actually go fishing in. They're gonna have a pool complex. They're gonna have a splash pad and a playground. They're gonna have an on-site dock. I guess that's part of the fishing pond that they're gonna have. Future trails, future sports courts, future dog and pocket parks. Now, one thing about this community is that it's brand spanking new. I think last year, around September, is when they broke ground. So that just shows you how new this is and how quickly they're building. There's going to be a few hundred homes, a few hundred homes out here. And so I say all that because if you really want a home with the prime location, like either at the end of the cul-de-sac, or you want no backyard neighbors, you want a corner lot, then this is the community that you should consider because it's that new where there's still plots that you can buy with those prime locations, especially if you want a viewpoint of that lake, of that pond, because in some of the malls, you could see that from the second floor. And I was like, how nice would this be to wake up to every day? So if you're looking to buy new construction here in the Austin area and you're looking to see what incentives are out there, because again, these incentives change like every other day, it seems like, because once they're gone, it depends if they'll come back and if they'll come back as plentiful as they are now. Now, if you're looking to close, if you're looking for a quick move-in, they have homes that are available within the next 30-60 days. If you have a little bit more time in your hands where you're looking for a little bit more customization, so a to be built, then they also have this too. And next step you should do is take a look at where you're at, and let's schedule time to do a consultation. That way we can figure out, hey, what do we need to do so we can talk to the sales manager? And that's the big thing here too. If you're remotely interested, let me know so I can contact the sales manager so we can show intent. If we can show intent, be like, hey, I have a buyer that's interested, then she's gonna put me on that special list. So she documents, hey, they contacted us around this time because right now, that way we can try to get as many of these incentives in case we miss some. And that way we can do a walkthrough. I mean, if you stay tuned, I'll probably come back to this community to get some more drone footage because again, I think that's what really kind of paints the whole picture for folks who are looking at new construction, especially here in the Austin area. And right now, in January of 2024, between now and the summertime, is probably going to be the best time to buy to capture these incentives. There's plenty of inventory in this area, which is a good thing for buyers because when there's more inventory, there's going to be more choices available to you, and that's going to keep prices more favorable for buyers because there's more homes to choose from. So 4.8 months of inventory is actually really good, especially if you compare that to what's happening nationally. But that goes to show you in Liberty Hill, there's a lot of building, a lot of developing going on in the single family housing space. And you as a buyer should take full advantage of that. And if you're a first-time home buyer, new construction is probably going to be one of your better avenues to either A, score a deal, B, buy a home that's turnkey ready, C, get a home that has that 1, 2, 10-year warranty, so you don't have to worry about any of the major things happening because you have that warranty to help you, and you have these amazing incentives that's going to help you either get to the closing table and get you into an affordable interest rate, because I know how much interest rates have impacted your buying power as a buyer, and only with these new construction, these builders are going to be probably the only one of the better bets to help alleviate some of that pain point of that interest rate, because they're going to give you cash to help permanently buy down the interest rate or do like a 2-1 buy down. Okay, that's it for this video, guys. My name is Omar Pineda with eXp Realty, your Austin Realtor. I'll catch you in the next one.